Hello friends, this is week 7 of processing my parents' estate. Right now I am going through the house with contractor trash bags and just quickly identifying things that are trash and can be thrown out. Just going room to room. I'm not focusing on any one room. I had started doing that last week. It's a little bit difficult, so I wanted to change pace and just start taking the bag, go from room to room, quickly identify, what's obviously trash. It doesn't need to be talked about with anybody. It's just old paperwork, be thrown out, old Christmas cards. God, there's a ton of stuff. Like some of my parents, school things, meaning like a high school reunion, 40th high school reunion, those type of things. Just no one needs it. It goes in the trash. Also this week, I am dealing with the insurance company, the life insurance company, which is kind of course, dragging their heels. What they're doing is saying that we need documentation that I had sent out in week 5 or 6. Never heard back from them, so I called them up, and of course they're saying, well, we need this documentation, we need different documentation. I'm like, all right, well, the attorney said I could send out this affidavit, a small estate affidavit, which basically is like, if it's under $50,000 in Maine, say, again, not legal advice here, but something like under $50,000 in Maine, you can get some sort of an affidavit from the estate attorney that you can send out to all these different parties, and it just says it's okay to, I am the executor of the estate at this point, the legal representative of the state, it's okay to release this funds or whatever property that is to me. So life insurance is just dragging their heels. I called them twice yesterday, and what they ended up saying was, we don't have this. I said, yes, you do. I sent you this. And they said they need something else. And I say, the attorney said this would suffice. And they said, okay, thank you, we have it, it's under review. All within, a 5-minute conversation. So they like to play a lot of games, dragging their heels, just stick it to them. Keep your notes. You need the notes in the notebook so you can go back and say, hey, I sent this to you on March 30th. And they're like, oh, this person actually has their stuff together versus someone who's just like, oh, I don't know if I sent that. So keep track of what you send these people. I was also dealing with in the inheritance IRA. There's a small amount of money left over in my father's inheritance, in my father's IRA that he was drawing money from to pay the bills. Vanguard, because I had a account there like 20 years ago I never used. I had a real problem opening an account because their automated system just continues to say, you have an account. Well, I don't know the password, I don't know any of that stuff, and they're just going in loops. Finally, I broke through, was able to talk to somebody in the United States because a lot of the Vanguard stuff immediately goes overseas to, I imagine, like an Indian call center, and they don't have really the power to, break through, be like, okay, we're gonna reset this, we understand the situation. So able to do that, set that up with Vanguard. Fidelity, I spoke with them where I have all my holdings, and so I'll probably be able to just swap that over pretty quickly this week. So that'll be nice to be closing that out. Last week, week 6, my father's car was officially repossessed, which is really the term for they're just taking it back, which is a nice way to say it. Got a letter from them saying like, oh, we're going to sell the car at private sale. If we sell the car for $12,000, you owe us $16,000. You're going to owe us that $4,000 difference. Of course, this is the first time we've heard of this. I assumed it was coming, but when you speak on the phone with them, they may be like, oh, hey, yeah, we're just going to take it back. So sorry for your loss. And the reality is, like, you may get letters saying that you owe them money. I don't think we have to pay them because the estate is insolvent, I believe is the term. So probably not going to be paying them any money. I mean, that was the plan all along. This is a question for an attorney. I'll have to call my attorney and ask. We've got the flower beds, finally have mulch on them. Things are looking good. It's getting ready. It's pretty much time to mow the lawn here in late spring or mid-spring in Maine. And we're also going to be calling a real estate agent. I got a referral from our attorney for a real estate agent. Looks like, from what I can tell online, you're probably going to want to contact 2, 3, 4 of these people to come out and meet. What's right for you isn't right for me as far as like talking to a real estate agent. It has to be someone you can plainly understand their language. If I was an attorney and a real estate agent came out that had like that type of personality and spoke that way, maybe that would be fine. But we're really probably looking for someone like our last real estate agent, who was like a very down to earth, easy to talk to person with the right experience. So we'll be doing that this week, week 7. And yeah, gonna be filling the garage up at this point with trash as I go around, then calling probably for a dumpster in the next couple of weeks, get a ton of this stuff out of here. So that is week 7. It's still depressing. It really sucks being here and just showing up and no one's here and going through my parents' life and getting rid of things. And so that's no fun. So I hope this is helping somebody, and I will be back next week with week 8. Thank you.